everyone, I'm Miss Maria from the Hemp Hill branch of the Greensboro Public Library. We're going to make a little mini piñata today. So here's what you need. A brown paper bag, like a lunch bag, some tissue paper, glue stick, scissors, some string or yarn, and then a stapler or some tape to close it at the end. And most importantly, you'll need some candy, some prizes or treats to go inside your piñata. So this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. I went ahead and cut my tissue paper into some rectangles, and then I cut some fringe. Let me show you how I did that. I folded several pieces at a time because tissue paper is thin and it cuts real easy. So I folded it, and then on the open end, the not folded end, I'm just going to cut some straight lines to be my fringe. So just like this, straight up. As many as you want. You can make them closer together or farther apart. So there's some fringe. Then I'm going to separate these pieces into several colors. And I'm going to start attaching them to my bag. I'm going to start from the bottom of the bag, and I'm going to leave the top half, an inch, inch and a half, something like that, blank. So I have my glue stick. Let me put some glue stick on the brown paper lunch bag. Glue my fringe tissue paper down, press it down. And then the next one's going to go just a little bit higher. You can see that on the example. So more glue stick. A little bit more tissue paper. Keep going up this side. Pressing it on. And I think one more for this side. So we'll put our last bit of glue. Press our tissue down. So there's the front. We'll do the same thing for the back. Fold the flap down so that you can start at the bottom with your tissue paper. Leave a little bit blank at the top. When you're completely finished, put your prizes, your candy, your treats inside. Cut a piece of string. Fold your flap over. And then staple it closed. And then you can play the piñata game with some friends. Hang this up in a safe place and swing at it with a stick or a plastic baseball bat or something like that until it pops open and all the treats come out. I hope you'll try this. It's a fun and simple way to celebrate Las Posadas. Okay, for this craft, we're going to make a poinsettia flower out of ribbon. Poinsettia is a traditional flower associated with Christmas and Las Posadas, so we're going to make a pretty simple one that I think you'll like today. So what you'll need is you'll need some ribbon. It can be various widths. This one is about 2.5 inches wide. This one is a little bit narrower, whichever you prefer. You'll need scissors. You'll need a piece of floral wire, or you can use a pipe cleaner. And you'll need 3 little beads, gold or yellow beads. So let's get started. First of all, take your ribbon and cut 5 pieces that are 8 inches long. So this is, I went ahead and pre-cut. This is one of them, and then I'll show you how to make those points on each end to look like the flower petals. So we're going to fold it in half, long ways. Start at the fold and cut across to cut off some triangles. And when you finish, there's your point. We'll do the same thing to the other end. You will need pretty sharp scissors for this particular craft. So if you have sewing scissors or some that are adult scissors rather than kid scissors, that would be good. So there's our other point. So now we have our 5 pieces of ribbon, 8 inches long with points on each end. Before we do anything else with the ribbon, take your floor wire, fold it in half, and slide your 3 beads onto the loop. So slide them so they go all the way down to the bottom of the loop. There's 2. And there's 3. And we'll set all of that aside. Keep your wire with your beads ready and take your pieces of ribbon. Now we're going to fold this. It's sort of going to be like the way kids make a paper airplane. So we're going to fold it in half long ways. And then we're going to fold each one of those halves back down so you have an accordion fold. And hold that right there in the middle. Center fold and then 2 folds on each, or 1 fold on each side to make 2 folds all together. And we'll do the next one. Fold it in the middle, fold each side back. If you have a helper, it would be great for them to hold the ribbons that you've already folded while you keep folding. Otherwise, just sort of do the best you can to keep them folded while you're working. So there's our second one. We'll do our third one, fold this side back, and fold this side back. Add it to your other hand. 2 more, folding in the middle, then folding back each of those sides. Add it to the middle. Last one, I hope that you can see this well on camera. Fold it in the middle and then fold back. This side and the other side. Okay, so now all 5 pieces are in my one hand, approximately even, with those folds in the middle. We're going to hold that as tightly as we can, and we're going to take our wire that has our beads and slide all those pieces of ribbon into the bend of the wire so that your beads are at the top. And we're going to turn it over and we're going to twist that pretty tightly to secure. So several twists as tightly as you can. And then all we have left to do is to fluff out our petals of our poinsettia. So that we have our ribbon poinsettia complete. So there's that one. Here's the one with the thinner ribbon. And here's another that I made earlier that I've spent a little more time fluffing. So that you get the idea. I hope that you will try this. For this project and for the paperback piñata, we will have take-home kits available at the Hemp Hill Library anytime after the day this video is posted. So if you want to try this and you don't have supplies, stop by the Hemp Hill Library and pick up a kit. Thank you.